Have you ever looked at old items around your house and wondered, what can I do with them? If you're like many others, you might have old boxes, car tires, or even shoes you no longer use. But what if I told you that all these things can turn into real treasures for your garden? In this video, we'll take you on a journey filled with inspiration and creative ideas to breathe new life into old items, transforming them into stunning decorative and functional pieces for your garden. Whether you want to save money, are looking for eco-friendly solutions, or simply want to add a unique personal touch to your green space, these tips are sure to inspire you. From old tires becoming outdoor seats, plastic bottles turning into drip irrigation systems, to sneakers becoming small flower pots, we promise these ideas will make you see old in a whole new way. So, are you ready to discover more? Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing ideas. Let's get started. You know those old tires that seem to multiply in the garage? Well, they're about to become your new favorite gardening essential. We're going to give them a fresh coat of paint, I'm thinking a bright, cheerful color, and turn them into cozy outdoor seating. Just add some comfy cushions and you've got yourself a charming spot to enjoy your morning coffee. Tires also make fantastic planters. Imagine a stack of tires, each overflowing with vibrant flowers. And for those of you with limited space, how about a vertical garden made from tires? It's a great way to grow herbs and veggies even on the tiniest balcony. Let's be honest, we've all got a cabinet full of mismatched pots and cans that we never quite seem to use. Well, today's their day to shine. We're taking those forgotten treasures and giving them a new life as charming garden accents. A simple coat of paint can transform an old tin can into a whimsical hanging vase. Just imagine it dangling from a tree branch filled with delicate blooms. And those chipped and dented pots, they're perfect for creating a mini water fountain. The gentle sound of trickling water will add a touch of tranquility to your outdoor space. Don't you just hate it when a beloved chair starts to show its age? Instead of saying goodbye, let's give it a new purpose in the garden. A sturdy chair makes a fantastic base for a hanging planter. Just remove the seat, add some drainage holes, and fill it with your favorite trailing plants. You can even use the chair back to hang smaller pots and create a cascading effect. And if you have a chair that's seen better days, consider giving it a distressed finish and turning it into a charming side table for your patio. One person's trash is another person's treasure, and that couldn't be truer than with old doors and windows. An old door, leaning against a wall, makes a beautiful and functional frame for climbing plants. Imagine roses or clematis weaving their way up the panels, creating a romantic and inviting entryway. How about repurposing an old window as a signboard for your garden? Use chalkboard paint to write messages, or simply let the weathered patina tell its own story. For the ultimate in vintage charm, create an outdoor lounge area using reclaimed doors and windows. It's the perfect spot to gather with friends and family on a warm summer evening. Don't throw away those plastic and metal boxes just yet. They might not hold your belongings anymore, but they can play a vital role in your garden's ecosystem. A large plastic storage bin can be transformed into a water balancer, collecting rainwater and slowly releasing it to your plants. It's a great way to conserve water and keep your garden hydrated during dry spells. Metal boxes, especially those with drainage holes, make excellent storage containers for gardening tools and supplies. Give them a fresh coat of paint to match your garden aesthetic, and you'll have a tidy and organized space to store all your essentials. I know, it sounds a little crazy, but trust me on this one. Old shoes, especially those with a bit of character, make the most adorable planters. Rain boots are perfect for larger plants, while sneakers and sandals are ideal for succulents and small herbs. Just add some drainage holes, fill them with potting mix, and let your imagination run wild. You can even hang your shoe planters from a fence or wall to create a vertical garden with a touch of whimsy. It's a fun and unexpected way to add some personality to your outdoor space. Now here's a recycling idea that's both practical and innovative. Those leftover plastic pipes from your latest plumbing project? They're about to become the backbone of your garden. Cut the pipes to different lengths and use them as supports for your plants. This is especially helpful for tomatoes, cucumbers, and other vining plants that tend to sprawl. You can also use plastic pipes to create an efficient and customizable irrigation system for your garden. Drill small holes in the pipes, connect them with connectors, and attach a hose to one end. It's a simple and effective way to deliver water directly to your plant's roots. Remember those beloved childhood toys that are now gathering dust in the attic? Let's give them a new lease on life in the garden. A vintage toy truck makes a charming planter for succulents or small flowers. Just add some drainage holes and fill it with potting mix. You can even use the truck bed to create a mini fairy garden scene. And those plastic animal toys? They're perfect for adding a touch of whimsy to your garden lighting. Simply spray paint them in metallic hues, insert solar-powered garden lights and watch them glow as the sun sets. It's a magical way to illuminate your outdoor space. Metal barrels, often overlooked and underestimated, can be transformed into stunning focal points for your garden while serving practical purposes. Embrace their industrial aesthetic by giving them a good cleaning, adding a touch of rust-resistant paint, and turning them into water tanks. You'll not only have a reliable water source for your plants, but also a unique design element. For cozy evenings under the stars, consider turning a metal barrel into an outdoor fireplace. With a bit of modification, you can create a safe and inviting space to gather around and enjoy the warmth of a crackling fire. Before you toss those old t-shirts and sheets, consider their potential in the garden. Cut them into strips and use them as gentle ties for your climbing plants. The soft fabric won't damage delicate stems and will blend seamlessly with your garden's natural beauty. And for a touch of comfort, why not repurpose old towels and blankets into cozy cushions for your outdoor seating? Simply cut the fabric to size, sew them together, and stuff them with filling. You'll have unique and inviting cushions that add a personal touch to your outdoor space. Plastic bottles often end up in landfills, but with a little ingenuity, they can be transformed into valuable gardening tools. Cut the bottoms off plastic bottles and use them as mini cloches to protect young seedlings from pests and frost. For a more efficient watering system, create a drip irrigation system by poking small holes in a plastic bottle and burying it near your plants. And for a touch of whimsy, turn those colorful plastic bottles into hanging vases, planters, or even a whimsical mobile to catch the breeze. Wooden fruit crates, with their rustic charm and sturdy construction, are incredibly versatile in the garden. Stack them vertically to create a charming and functional storage shelf for your gardening tools, pots, and other essentials. Their open design allows for easy access and adds a touch of rustic elegance to your outdoor space. Flip a crate over, and you have an instant side table for your patio or deck. Add a coat of paint or stain to match your outdoor decor, and you'll have a unique and functional piece that reflects your personal style. For a larger seating area, connect multiple crates to create a charming outdoor bench. Add some comfy cushions and enjoy the fruits of your labor and style. Let's face it, those old pans and pots have probably seen their fair share of culinary adventures. But instead of retiring them to the back of the cupboard, let's give them a new life as eye-catching garden art. A chipped and dented teapot can be transformed into a whimsical water fountain, adding a touch of charm and tranquility to your outdoor space. Simply drill a hole in the bottom, insert a fountain pump, and surround it with stones and plants. Larger pots and pans make excellent planters for flowers, herbs, or even small trees. Their weathered patina adds a touch of rustic elegance to your garden, and their size allows for ample root growth. For a truly unique statement piece, consider turning those old pots and pans into decorative sculptures. Use your imagination and let your creativity run wild. Plastic barrels, often overlooked and discarded, hold a world of possibilities for creative gardeners. Their durable construction and ample size make them ideal for a variety of outdoor projects. Transform a plastic barrel into a small fish tank, creating a serene and captivating focal point for your patio or deck. Just ensure proper filtration and oxygenation for your finned friends. For the practical gardener, plastic barrels make excellent storage boxes for tools, fertilizers, and other gardening essentials. Their waterproof nature keeps your belongings dry and protected from the elements. For those who love to entertain outdoors, consider turning a plastic barrel into a unique and functional outdoor dining table. Simply add a tabletop and some chairs, and you'll have a conversation-starting centerpiece for your next gathering. Those old rugs that are no longer fit for indoor use can find a new purpose in the garden, adding texture, color, and even a touch of whimsy to your outdoor space. Use them to create charming garden paths, guiding visitors through your botanical haven. The soft texture feels great underfoot and adds a touch of warmth to your garden design. For areas prone to erosion, old rugs can be used as a natural form of soil insulation, helping to retain moisture and prevent soil loss. And for a touch of comfort and style, drape old rugs over outdoor furniture, or use them as picnic blankets for impromptu gatherings in the garden. What's something people don't know about those lonely, forgotten drawers? You know, the ones that have been sitting in your attic or garage collecting dust and cobwebs. They might look like they're past their prime, but with a little creativity, they can be transformed into something truly special. Imagine this: you find some old drawers, maybe give them a light sanding to smooth out any rough edges, or a fresh coat of paint in a cheery color to breathe new life into them. You can choose vibrant hues to make them pop, or go for a more rustic look with muted tones. Then we're gonna mount them right on that bare wall in your garden. Secure them firmly so they can hold the weight of the soil and plants. This not only saves space but also adds a unique vertical element to your garden design. Fill each drawer with rich, nourishing soil and tuck in your favorite plants. Make sure to choose a good quality potting mix to give your plants the best start. You can even mix in some compost for added nutrients. Trailing plants like sweet potato vine or ivy would look stunning cascading over the edges, creating a lush green waterfall effect. These plants are not only beautiful, but also easy to care for, making them perfect for this project. While herbs like rosemary and thyme would add a touch of fragrance and flavor to your outdoor space. Imagine stepping out into your garden and being greeted by the delightful scents of fresh herbs. Plus, you'll have fresh ingredients right at your fingertips for cooking. Now let's talk about those weathered wooden planks. These planks are just begging for a second chance to shine as a charming rustic fence around your garden. You can keep the natural weathered look of the planks for that time-worn charm, or grab your favorite paint and give them a splash of personality. This project is so easy to customize. You can adjust the height of the fence, the width of the planks, and even add decorative elements like latticework or finials to really make it your own. Let's talk about those old fabrics we all seem to have tucked away in our homes. We're talking about transforming those old fabrics into cozy, inviting cushions for your garden seating. Mixing and matching different textures and colors can create a truly unique and inviting look. If you're worried about the cushions holding up against the elements, simply choose water-resistant fabrics or treat them with a fabric protector spray. That way, you can enjoy your cozy cushions for many seasons to come. We're talking about taking those old plastic balls that are just lying around gathering dust and giving them a brand new life. With a little bit of creativity, you can turn them into the most charming little planters you ever did see. Imagine the possibilities. To make these delightful planters, all you need is a drill, a bit of imagination, and a few simple materials you probably already have at home. Start by drilling a few drainage holes in the bottom of the ball. This is crucial for the health of your plants. Next, fill the ball with some good quality potting soil. Make sure to pack it in gently but firmly. Then pop in your favorite small plants or succulents. Choose plants that thrive in small containers for the best results. You can get creative with how you display your new planters too. The sky's the limit when it comes to showcasing your handiwork. Hang them from tree branches to create a whimsical floating garden effect. Line them up on a sunny windowsill to brighten up your indoor space, or even group them together to create a whimsical centerpiece for your outdoor table. These planters are not just functional, but also add a touch of personality to your garden. So, why not give it a try? Transform those old plastic balls into something beautiful and unique. Your garden will thank you. Y'all know I have a soft spot for old windows, so let's talk about giving those forgotten windows a new life as charming garden signs. Use stencils to create intricate designs, or let your inner artist run wild with freehand painting. Chalkboard paint is another fun option, allowing you to easily change the message with the seasons or your mood. We're talking about taking those old musical instruments and giving them a new life as unique and charming planters. Imagine an old snare drum transformed into a stunning planter for a collection of colorful succulents, or perhaps a vintage trumpet cradling a cascade of trailing ivy. Clean the instrument thoroughly, add a layer of drainage material, and top it off with potting soil. Then, let your creativity take center stage as you choose the perfect plants to complement your unique planter. We're going to elevate those old chairs. Literally. We're transforming them into charming hanging planters. Remove the seat, leaving the frame intact. Attach a sturdy chain or rope to the chair's frame, ensuring it's securely fastened for hanging. Now comes the fun part. Adding the plants. You can use a variety of containers to hold your plants. We're talking about transforming forgotten plates and platters into charming and unexpected plant bases. Simply choose your favorite plates or platters and arrange your potted plants on top. Group similar plates together for a cohesive look, or mix and match patterns and colors for an eclectic vibe. To prevent your pots from scratching the plates, you can add felt pads to the bottom of the pots. We're going to transform old ladders into charming and functional garden shelves. Make sure the ladder is stable and secure. Lean it against a wall or fence, ensuring it's securely in place. Now comes the fun part: decorating your shelves. You can use a variety of containers to hold your plants, from terracotta pots to repurposed metal buckets or even old teacups. We're going to create a cozy, inviting atmosphere in your garden with a repurposed metal barrel transformed into a charming fireplace. Start with a metal barrel that's in good condition, free of rust and holes. Carefully cut an opening for the firebox. Create a stand for your barrel fireplace using materials like metal pipes, cinder blocks, or repurposed bricks. Just make sure the stand is sturdy and level. We're transforming old sliding doors into stunning focal points that add a touch of privacy and elegance to your outdoor oasis. Find a pair of doors that are in good condition. Use them to create a freestanding privacy screen, or attach them to existing structures. Build a simple frame to support them if using as a freestanding screen. You can use pressure-treated lumber for the frame, and either set it directly on the ground or attach it to concrete footings for added stability. We're going to give trusty garden tools a stylish retirement as charming and unexpected plant stands. Gather well-loved garden tools: hose, rakes, shovels, even old watering cans. Secure your planters to the tools using heavy-duty wire, sturdy twine, or metal brackets. Choose planters that reflect your personality: terracotta pots, vintage buckets, old teapots, even colorful tin cans. Just make sure the size and weight of the planter are appropriate for the tool you're using. We're going to give old belts a new lease on life as stylish and functional supports for your climbing plants. Gather forgotten belts: leather, canvas, fabric, even novelty belts. Attach the belts to your supports using heavy-duty staples, sturdy nails, or screws. Use a variety of materials for supports, from wooden stakes to metal poles or repurposed bamboo canes. Just make sure the supports are sturdy enough to handle the weight of the plant as it grows. We're going to give old metal boxes a stylish makeover, transforming them from forgotten relics into practical treasures. These revamped boxes will serve as charming and functional storage solutions for your garden, adding both utility and aesthetic appeal. Start by gathering any forgotten metal boxes you might have lying around. Toolboxes, ammunition boxes, even old lunch boxes can work perfectly. Give them a thorough cleaning with soap and water to remove any dirt and grime that has accumulated over the years. If you want to give them a fresh look, a light sanding will help the paint adhere better. This step is crucial for a smooth finish. Personalize your boxes to match your style. You can leave them with their original patina for a rustic, vintage look that tells a story. Or you can give them a fresh coat of paint in a cheerful color to brighten up your garden space. The choice is yours. Use these stylish boxes to store gardening gloves, keeping them clean and easily accessible. They are also perfect for organizing hand trowels, seed packets, and other essential gardening tools, ensuring everything has its place. For added convenience, consider labeling each box. This will make it even easier to find what you need when you need it. With a little creativity and effort, your old metal boxes can become a beautiful and practical addition to your garden, making your gardening tasks more enjoyable and efficient. We're going to give old shoes a whimsical and unexpected new life as charming planters for your garden. Gather forgotten footwear treasures: rain boots, sneakers, sandals, even old cowboy boots. Give them a good cleaning with soap and water, and you can even give them a fresh coat of paint if you're feeling creative. Create drainage holes to prevent your plants from becoming waterlogged. Use a drill with a small bit for this task. We're going to give old electronics a quirky and unexpected new life as eye-catching planters for your garden. Gather forgotten electronic treasures: televisions, radios, computer monitors, even old rotary phones. Make sure they're no longer functional and that you've removed any hazardous components. Disconnect from power sources and discharge any capacitors before dismantling. Create a planting area that's large enough to accommodate your chosen plants and that has adequate drainage. And there you have it! We've taken a trip down memory lane, rummaged through our storage, and emerged with a garden full of charm, personality, and repurposed treasures. Remember y'all, every item has a story to tell. Don't be afraid to get creative, experiment, and see what kind of magic you can create. And be sure to share your own repurposing adventures in the comments below. We love to see your creativity bloom. Happy gardening!